Secretary General, Your Royal Highness, Ministers, Excellencies, Eminences, religious and political leaders, ambassadors, colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. The 20th century started with hope that enlightenment and the advance of technology and industry, which brought with it secularism, will be a century of peace and prosperity. However, the secular century brought us 2 world wars, an almost total annihilation of the world through a nuclear conflict between East and West, a conflict which, thanks to God, remained a cold one. The 21st century is marked by a return of religion to the center of attention of world politics. 9/11 showed the world that religious leaders and religious ideas have enough power and passion to build or destroy the world, to bring peace or war. The opening of this center today signifies a new beginning and a new attempt to create a dialogue between different faiths and cultures. It can be definitely called a historic day. We know that all over the world there are institutions, organizations, meetings which are promoting dialogue, interfaith dialogue. But I think that the initiative of King Abdullah of the House of Saud, the custodians of the main holy places to Islam, together with the governments of Austria and Spain, is a very special and significant indeed. The general problems with interreligious dialogue I have witnessed in the past is twofold. First, as it was put so bluntly during a meeting of cardinals and rabbis in 1999 in New York, that many times the ones conferring with each other are the disenfranchised religious leaders who represent empty buildings and a population which voted with their feet and do not have the real power and gravitas to change and influence their surroundings. There are religious leaders who, with a few words, can bring hundreds of thousands of people to the streets, and there are leaders who can at best influence their private secretary with their statements. Secondly, more often than not, it is the more secular wings of the different faiths which find a way to communicate, while the more conservative leaders of their religion refuse to be seen in dialogue and in company with each other. It is therefore with great hope and prayer that I am here today speaking as a representative of the Jewish faith and the Jewish world, that I'm welcoming this very important initiative coming from the very heart and soul and the center of the Islamic world, from the center of spiritual and worldly power combined, from the center which is the most important sponsor of Islamic religious life in Europe. This center is to open its doors to dialogue and peace with the other cultures and religions in Europe and in the world. The Jewish people has given many gifts to this world and also has received many gifts from other cultures and civilizations. One gift, which we share with the Christian, Muslim, and the secular tradition, is what Christians call the 10 Commandments, what is mentioned in the Quran as the 2 tablets, and what is known in the Jewish tradition as Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 phrases or the 10 words. We see the 10 Commandments not only as the law, but also as a dialogue between divinity and humanity, a dialogue which is necessary for any relationship and society, a dialogue necessary now more than ever in order to make sure that this century will not culminate in bloodshed and war, in despair and hate, as did the last one. As Europe changes its character today with new immigrant societies, I think we Jews, who are the world's most probably experts on how to survive as a minority for centuries and 2 millennia after we lost our own state and country, but we not only survive, we live and thrive, and would want to share our experiences with all others who want to make Europe and the world a better place, a safer place for our sake, and for the sake of generations to come. Thank you very much.